All right, it is 9:36 happening this weekend, the Third Coast Author and Book Fest. It's the inaugural festival for this. It's in Grand Haven Saturday. And joining us now is Shandi Poppy from the Downtown Development Authority, Mike O'Brien from The Bookseller, and Renee Denslow from Bluebird Cancer Retreats. Good morning, you guys. Thank you so much for making the drive in. We appreciate it. Shandi, I want to start with you. What is this event? Tell me all about it, and I know you've brought two lovely individuals here with you, so tell me all about what's going on here and what this goes to benefit to.
So Third Coast Author Event, obviously our first inaugural event. We've got over 145 national best-selling authors that are coming into town, and you can come see them at 60 different venues throughout the downtown area, get your books signed, buy some books, and mingle with our authors. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that everyone gets the reference. Third Coast being the West Michigan coast, the Lake Michigan coast there. Mike, this is going to be a big event for you guys. Tell me about how this is going to work at your store.
So our store is the store that brought all the authors into town.
Okay.
And we went and partnered with the DDA, which has been fantastic, and all the sponsors. Yeah, it's just going to be amazing to have everybody go through town and be able to talk to the authors. And then we have our VIP event in the evening. So it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Before I move on to Renee, because I know the VIP event kind of goes to benefit you guys, can you tell me about the authors? Who's coming? And I guess why should people want to come out there and get that book and maybe meet one of the authors?
Right. Well, as you referenced, we're the Third Coast. There's an East Coast festival, a West Coast festival, typically in New York and in LA. We decided that it needed to be the Third Coast, better than both of the other coasts. So we have anywhere from 50 to 75 authors that are coming that have been #1 numerous times, typically in LA or in New York. They get 1 or 2. So we have a lot of very high-powered authors coming in.
That's pretty cool. And so are you looking to kind of take things that you've learned from both coasts and kind of merge them here on the Third Coast? What can people expect?
Exactly. You can expect to be able to meet the authors, get their books signed. It's going to be just an exceptional, one-of-a-kind opportunity in our area. It's the first of its kind in the Midwest. Chicago doesn't even do it. So you're going to meet people like Abigail Owen. She is just blown up worldwide. She's selling more books than Rebecca Yarros right now. So you're going to meet some very, very big authors.
Yeah, I think right now there is kind of a big push to get people reading, especially with March being Reading Month. That's aside the fact. But I mean, I feel like reading. I've been hearing more and more about people, picking up a good book and sitting down and reading. Can you explain why you think people just resonate well with, picking up a nice book? And yeah, why do you think people are starting to pick back up with that?
It goes back to COVID. A lot of people, kids especially, decided that it was burning their eyes out on the computer screen day after day, and we saw a huge increase in paper reading. And it takes you away. It's a total different experience when you're reading a book. It makes you feel like you're actually there. You can feel it. It's in your hands, and you're transported to a whole nother dimension.
Yeah, really. And it allows the reader to kind of just, transport away and kind of create that space in their own head, which I think is so cool. Renee, I know that you guys are a big part of this, the VIP experience. What is that all about? It sounds, very fun, but it's also for a good cause.
It is. So the evening portion of this event is going to be held at I always say the community Central Park Place. It used to be the community center in Grand Haven. This is an up close and personal opportunity to mingle with these authors, and they have really put together the auction event that we will benefit from, with some amazing signed books, some artwork pieces, an opportunity even to have your name written into a book. So just unique ways for readers to engage with the authors. We're honored. We have just enjoyed the collaboration. We're a nonprofit based out of Grand Haven, Michigan, but our outreach is all throughout all of Michigan. Most of us have been touched by cancer and we provide opportunities for people to have support in Michigan.
Okay, yeah, can you kind of explain, if people don't know what it is and they're just hearing this organization for the first time, go into that. Why should people care about it?
Well, we have amazing medical care in Michigan. We have great doctors. But when cancer hits, you also have that emotional component, and you need emotional support. And that's what Bluebird is here for. We do weekend retreats, we do support groups. We respond to the needs that people ask for. We provide lift chairs and even some financial help during the holidays for folks. We work with our local cancer centers and social workers, and they bring people to us that need the support that we offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're taking a look at your website. Again, the VIP portion is $50, right?
Yes.
And so what does that cover? What does it cover for you guys, and then what does that cover for the folks heading to the VIP situation?
So that pretty much covers the event. There's charcuterie set up by local restaurants and vendors in Grand Haven. There's a cash bar, very reasonably priced cash bar. And then we're going to have a keynote speaker. Mike, who's that keynote speaker?
Abigail Owen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, all those proceeds go to you guys. Shani, let me ask you, because this seems like to be a nice little collaborative partnership between not only, both of these organizations. Can you kind of talk about how this whole thing came to be?
Oh gosh, well, Mike started hosting Author Night in our first block last summer. So every Monday night you'll be able to find him with authors downtown in the summer that you can come and chat with. And so it grew into him, us exploring the opportunity of hosting this event on behalf of the bookseller. And it's just going to be an amazing event. But it's creating economic vitality and some excitement and some active living in our downtown, which is really super important to us, right? Grand Haven is such a great place, but it's really organized and run by a lot of volunteers, and it's there to just keep Grand Haven lively.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it sounds like you guys have a really good thing going. I want to ask you about the authors.
Yes.
What has been the response from them coming in here? Are they excited? Are they getting ready to meet some folks? What's that been like?
So excited. This is, we have some that are from Michigan, so this is a first time opportunity for them to be in a festival setting. So they're going to be able to see people that they normally just maybe get an email from, or and then we've got people flying in from all over the world. We have Kayesh Mansef, we have Rachel Housel Hall. There's just so many big authors that are flying in, and particular, there's a couple of them that are coming specifically because it is a cancer benefit, and they had been touched by cancer themselves and have turned around and wanted to give back.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love that it's a not only collaborative between a lot of the downtown businesses, but also it's something that people could really relate to or attach themselves to, especially given someone's cancer journey. Whether you know somebody, your family, friends with somebody, or if you just like a good book, it kind of goes both ways.
It does.
There's a lot of people in there that can really relate to something like this. Can you talk about Renee? I want to ask you about the VIP section. So when those authors, they've been talking and mingling with people all day at the bookstore, they're going to come over to your location there and where it's being held. Can you talk about what they're going to get to experience, the authors are going to get to experience with the public?
Well, I think one of the really interesting things is the authors are going to connect with each other too.
Exactly.
And
Like a
get
little
to
summer
meet each
camp.
other and network. But I envision people who maybe want to sit down and actually have a question. When you're in line having a book signed, it's a little different than being at an event where you could have a glass of wine with an author. And maybe your book club, I see some book clubs are signing up for this, so it may have been a book that they read that they want to bring in and have everyone have it signed at the same time, or visit with that author.
Maybe a fun night for that book club that you guys meet maybe every month or every couple of weeks. Have you sold out? Is there a sellout point, or can people still buy tickets, and where can they do that?
People can still buy tickets. I don't believe we're sold out, but I think we have over 200 people attending so far.
Wow.
Anticipate more to come. Grand Haven's kind of a late sign-up town. But we'd love to see, Grand Rapids, it's not far away.
Yeah.
This is kind of something new that's going to come back, and we'd like to see people start it out with us to make it strong.
Absolutely.
Next year, I think that The keynote speaker's already lined up, and it's not released yet.
Okay.
But this is an extremely big author, and
Very big.
that will make next year even bigger.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are very excited about this. If we can't make it out to the event, or especially the VIP event, where can people donate? Can people donate to your organization?
Absolutely. On our website, there's a page for contribution. We appreciate every dollar gets put to work. I'm telling you, in today's world, we all know someone that has cancer, and we want to serve them.
All right, you
It's
guys.
a fantastic organization.
Absolutely, and I love that it's a big collaborative partnership.
Yep.
And yeah, come on, Grand Haven. And you said late sign-up town. I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt there, and just say that you guys just haven't gotten around to it. So
There you go.
this weekend, it's Saturday. It's an all-day event. There's stuff going on at the bookstore, stuff going on afterward with the VIP event there, and of course, we're going to have all of that for you on 13onyourside.com.